Alright, so I was considering making a video about these boots for quite some time now, and I just watched Cody's video on Wrangler Star about Obenauf's products, and so here we go. So this is going to be my little video, first of all, about these whites, and about the potential of getting these Obenaufs, and we'll see how much they can bring some leather back. But I'll tell the story of these boots. So I did construction for a long time, many years ago, and we were doing a job at a house, and the guys were talking about logging boots, and I was also talking about, you know, it's time to actually get a decent pair of boots, and they spent a couple $100s, and this was back in probably 2000, maybe even, yeah, probably about 2000, maybe even a little bit earlier than that. We got talking about it, and the lady that owned the house said, well, actually, my ex-boyfriend had a pair of boots that he'd bought that were really expensive at the time, and he'd ordered them, and when they got there, they were a little small for him, and if I wanted, I could try them on and see if they'd fit. So I didn't think much of it, tried them on. I paid $50 for these boots. Now, not knowing what they were or anything, I grew up in Arkansas. When I bought them, it was in Arkansas. I most certainly didn't know any, Fireland fighters. So when I got the boots, I couldn't believe how well they fit and how comfortable they were. The only pair of boots in my entire life I could work a 12-hour day of construction work and not have any back problems or hurt or anything. I loved them, and I took really good care of them. I wore these boots every day doing construction work for about 7 years straight, every day, and then I wore them a lot on and off. Unfortunately, about 6 years ago, I started moving around, and I put the boots in storage, and as best I can tell, that's really when it kind of went south. I don't know how well you could see it. I'd always taken really good care of these boots, and they'd never gotten dry in the corners. Ever. I mean, every Friday I would take them and I'd break them down and I'd clean them up. And then I think it's when I put them in store, I really gooped them up when I put them in storage. And they sat there for too long and they got dry. And then when I went to wear them after the fact, they were just kind of blown out. They just dried up as you would think they would. So it's unfortunate, but it's not the end of the world because they are whites. As you can tell, the upper is still in good condition, and sometime, I was hoping sooner than later, would be to send them off, spend the $200 and have them completely rebuilt. So, and hopefully I'll do that. I think I'll probably do that this winter. I don't know how well you can see how much wear of these, but these boots have seen many years of good service, and like I say, for many years I took very good care of them. And only now recently have I gotten back to where I need a heavy boot. The type of work I do now, I need it, and hopefully we'll be able to do it sooner than later. I can only imagine how long it'll take. But anyways, there's the story of my white logging boots. And I'll submit it for Cody's thing, but yeah, it's there's a pair that's 15 years old, haven't been taken great care of, and are still standing well. I wore them all day today cutting wood. Still comfortable. The only problem I have out of them now is, well, I don't even know if they would leak, to be honest with you. But I just don't want to tear them up anymore, so I don't wear them every day. There you go. There's my video on my little whites boots. Yeah, and if anybody ever scoffs at the idea of spending several $100s on a pair of these, don't think twice about it. I absolutely can say they're the best boot that I've ever owned, and now, me being fortunate in my situation, spending another couple $100s and have them rebuilt, and we'll have a brand new pair of boots. But anyways, there you go. Thanks for watching, and yeah, maybe we'll get some goop to fill the cracks. We'll see how much that can bring back some leather, because those are pretty deep cracks. But anyways, and if not else, I appreciate we always appreciate whenever Cody does any kind of giveaways, and believe that those products are of upstanding order. He certainly was doing videos about it well before the fact that he was ever given anything for it. So anyways, there you go. Have a good day, and yeah, go out and chop some wood.